Alan, can you talk about what Dr. J means to you? You guys both being Philadelphia
Oh
legends,
man,
being part of this league.
everything. You know what I mean? Those were some big shoes that I had to fill. I basically had to put 2 feet in those shoes. He's been very supportive all throughout my career, and he still is. You know what I mean? He's a great man, and he's a great mentor.
Did you guys talk to each other about before joining this league? Were you guys kind of in
Yeah,
together?
no, we talked a little bit, and then once both of us signed on, you know what I mean, we discussed how we thought it was going to turn out, and it's better than what we expected.
You inspired so many ball players to be unique and be themselves. Did you think you would have that impact?
No, I wasn't. I didn't put any thought into it. You know what I mean? I wake up every day happy with being the person that I am. You know what I mean? I'm very comfortable in my own skin, so it was gonna look like that anyway. You know what I mean? You don't have to try to be yourself.
Right.
How you still feel getting love from these fans when you travel around the country?
It's the best. You know what I mean? It just lets you know that that the whole time I was playing, it wasn't fake. You know what I mean? There's real loyal fans out there, and obviously from these different trips on the tour, you can see that they still support you and they still loyal fans.
You know about getting jumpers. Who has the best shot in the big three?
Who has the best jumper? Mahmoud. That's hands down.
Speaking of Mahmoud, I know you grew up watching. What you think about seeing him out here at 48?
Listen, man, more power to him. You know what I mean? I can't do it at 42. And to see him doing it at 48, you know what I mean? That obviously tells you what type of shape he is, and the way he take care of himself. You know what I mean? Is a beautiful thing to watch. You know what I mean? Because I did grow up off of him, and I am a big fan.
For the fans that don't know him and they get to, kind of get introduced to him now, how special is that? Do you think to see how special he is, especially when they compare him to Steph and all that?
See, when they showing the highlights, like a lot of these people up here, you can ask any of these kids in the stands, how old they think he is, and they'll say, maybe 30 or 35, but you'll never think that guy's out there looking the way he looked at 48 years old.
Watching you out there, you got really into it, standing up, sitting down. How competitive do you get out there?
It's sports. You know what I mean? It's very competitive, and I want to see my team win. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, I'm not, physically able to go out there night in and night out, weekend after weekend and play on the basketball court. But, I'm just giving my knowledge to those guys and the things that I, did on the basketball court to try to help them use it to their advantage.
Could this be a precursor to you coaching in other leagues down the line?
I doubt it. I doubt it. I mean, people
You have a lot of knowledge. The game obviously was top notch, but you got tons of knowledge, and especially the point guard, which is not very prominent now in the NBA today. You think you could do that later down the road?
Yeah, I can help anybody when it comes to knowing the basketball game. I know the game inside and out. Obviously I'm a Hall of Famer, so I was doing something right out there on the basketball court. But that's my whole thing, man. Is these guys are still playing. I try to give them my knowledge, tell them different stories, and tell them about different situations, and help them in their career.
Do you miss the competition?
Yeah, always. You know what I mean? I'm a competitive guy. I want to beat you in Monopoly. I want to beat you in pool. I want to beat you in anything I play. So I definitely miss the competition. I just don't miss everything that come with it.
What can young players learn from watching this?
It's good basketball, but we grow up like this. It's not all the time. Sometimes you play 1-on-1, you play 2-on-2, you play 3-on-3. Not all the time you can get 10 guys to run up and down the court. So we grow up playing 3-on-3. So all of these guys that's playing in it right now is familiar with it because they did it. But I think it's definitely going to help kids because these guys play the right way. You know what I mean? Some of these guys still trying to get in the league, man. So I'm really rooting for those guys, as far as that goes.
Did you ever see yourself coaching anybody?
No, man. I with younger guys, you know what I mean. I don't have the patience for to be coaching millionaires. You know what I mean? And all these egos. It take a great coach to an NBA coach to put all these egos together for one common goal, and everybody buy into it. You know what I mean? And no egos. You lead them at the door. Nobody's out there selfish. We know who the man is. Some guys got to play their role and stuff like that. So it takes a great person as a coach and a leader to be a coach. And I just take my hat off to NBA coaches, man, because that's that's a tough job. It's a tough job. You know, high school kids, college kids, rec league kids, I can do a good job of coaching them because they gonna listen. They gonna listen.